I have about 3.5 kilos of fat. 11% of that is roughly 5.8 kilos. Not 5.8 kilos, 580 grams. So I'll take some natrium hydroxide. Tear off the weight of the bucket. Fat should be about it, 580 grams. Then I'll light a fire and liquidize my fat. I'll put some water here and then some paper to not dirty my good cooking pot. Let's see. So like this, and I'll light a fire. It will take some time. I think that's liquid enough. No idea though. Everyone says you shouldn't do this, but let's see. Okay, that's it. And then take it off the heat. At some point. It's been about half an hour and it's starting to trace, or tracing already, but there is no sign of those natrium hydroxide beads disappearing, so obviously not a good idea to not dissolve it first. I will still wait for like half an hour more, and if there are still beads I will just mold it and hope that in the many months I'm going to store it, it will still react fully, but there's no guarantee of it, so I'll wait pretty much maybe a year or more before using this soap. So let's hope that it does react fully in the end, which I doubt, and this will be just a waste. But I'm just experimenting what happens if you don't dissolve the natrium hydroxide properly before adding it to the fat. I heated it so much that it started to go grainy, and even still the natrium hydroxide pellets do not disappear. So be unlikely that this try will be a success. Unlike what I thought, after an hour or so of boiling, it seems that most of the pellets have disappeared. So I guess I'll leave it on till the fire goes out, and then once it cools down I'll mix it well and pour it into a container. But these big parts won't disappear. I'll just hope it won't be a problem. It's been roughly a year now, and let's see how my soap has turned out. Doesn't smell bad at all. It feels like a bit fatty soap. So I think the white dots here have some whatnot. It wasn't mixed well enough, but it feels like a soap. It's really crumbly. For example, this. It's really bad. But it's still soap. I think this is the last one I made. So that's why it's so clumpy. Which was a real success in my opinion. This was made with a cold method, and this was made with a hot one. This looks a lot better. It's pretty much pure white. Smells pretty much the same. This has a bit stronger odor, but this is already 5 years old or so, and this is only 1 year old. That might explain it. Let's see if it washes. And this washes really well. Doesn't really lather, but it feels like a soap, and it does remove the dirt quite well. At least like this, it leaves a bit of slimy feel on my hands, but the wash is really nice. Doesn't leave a smell in my hands, and I think it works well. It doesn't seem to dry my hands as bad as this first one. This causes your hands to dry quite much, but even though this is still good soap in my opinion,
I'm a bit disappointed about the color and the crumbliness of this, because by mistake I didn't mold it fast enough. I got it to mix too long and it got clumpy. But I'm still happy with it. Now I have these 5 kilos of soap, and then I have a few kilos of the old ones too. But it's a success.